My name is Paul W. Potter. I grew up in East Detroit. My dad worked for the local utility. My mother stayed at home. I was the oldest of 4 children. Kind of struggled through school. When I became a teenager, I got very interested in cars. Graduated from high school, enjoying the good life, running my car, racing cars up and down Woodward Avenue. One day I got a letter, and the uncle said, the government said, "Greetings, you're drafted." Pretty simple. I had a report down to Fort Wayne Induction Center, where you step forward and raise your hand, and they swear you in, and you're in the Army. It was an interesting thing about the draft. I didn't serve with any kids that went to Yale or Harvard, okay? If you went to college, you weren't drafted. And back in those days, mostly sons and daughters of more wealthy people went to college. So you're drafted, you're an inner city kid, you're a farm boy, wonderful, wonderful human beings. But it was discriminatory in that respect, that not everybody served equally. So they drafted all these people, and they came together. They stayed through the 2 months of infantry training. They came back for another couple months of advanced, I think it was 3 months of advanced infantry training. Then we went over to Vietnam on a boat. So we were together for almost a year and a half. Now, it's very rare in the military. Usually people come from all over and they're thrown together and then they leave. So this was it developed into a real brotherhood. And it's a nice, warm thing to have a closeness to people you fought with and died with. My best friend, the guy was named Clark Walker, and the other one was called Jim Jones. Clark had great values. He lived them every day. Went on a double date. He did not like the way the other young man was talking to his date, so he shut it down, brought both ladies home. That was Clark. He lived his values. Our first operation, we get up in the morning, going down a trail, we hear automatic gunfire. AK-47. Go to the sides, start to move up the hill. All hell breaks loose. What we later discovered, we had gotten into a major North Vietnamese Army bunker complex. Fortunately, most of the occupants were out of there. There was an auxiliary force back, or we would have been wiped out. Because they're up here, we're down here, they're firing down, and we're not even sure where they're at, but they're up there coming down. My friend Jim got his tailbone shot off. He then turns around and proceeds to put leaves and mud in his back so he doesn't bleed out. We make it easy, so we call in air cover. You can actually hear Jim talking to the gentleman in the airplane, the F-14. He takes a strafing run. That's off what he calls canister rounds. It looks like small pieces of metal. It takes the bark right off the tree. That wasn't sufficient. They come back, he's going to drop napalm. Now, napalm is like Jello, strawberry Jello or something, or jam, excuse me, but it has gasoline components to it. It's 60 wood burns. So while we were pretty close to where he was going to drop the napalm, so we decided to move back. Obviously, Jim can't move back. He's up there. He can't walk, he can't get up. We get back, Clark understands that Jim's not with us. He said, "I'm not leaving him up there, I'm going back to get him." Clark goes up, lays next to Jim, lays down a line of fire. Two of the guys came up, picked him up, took him down. Clark took a shot right to the eyes, dead instantly. Eventually, the enemy, the locals left. They were overpowered by the air. laying there that night, the helicopter comes in, takes the wounded out, takes the dead out, drops more ammo. We hang around there a couple days while the intelligence people come in, go to the bunker complex. We find medical supplies wrapped in a Windsor Canadian paper 3 weeks old. We find a Russian flag. That's where the supplies and support was coming to North Vietnam. And then you get up and you walk and you move on to someplace else. And it's the strangest feeling. You paid so much for that dirt. You don't want to give it up. That's the way it was there. You move on. But Clark will never be a hero. Embarrassing. Because I know the guy that didn't come back and the veteran of the year. I mean, I'm veteran of the year for things I've done. You know, the guys that were girls and paid the real sacrifice are the heroes. I'm going to share something I learned from a talk from the head of Google Education Worldwide. He said, never ask a young person what they want to do in life. That's the wrong question. The question is, what problem would you like to solve? That's the question. And within that, there's a whole bunch of things you can do. Find out your heart, what problem in the world would you like to solve? And work within that.